that this country has seen. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
That's to me. I think I'm going to give this to Steve Buscemi. He's very used to the microphone. Here you go.
Thank you. I just want to give a big shout out to Nancy Carbone and Friends of Firefighters. They have been on the ground here. They have been reaching out to the firefighting community, and Nancy and her organization, they've been doing this since right after 9/11, and we're going to keep continuing to do it. We have a big job out there to do. I want to thank all the help that we've been getting from Bill de Blasio's office, Governor Cuomo's office, from the Army, from the National Guard. This has been an incredible effort. What I've seen has just really humbled me and moved me. If you go to Beach 210, you can see what they're doing in action. There are tents set up, and it was started by firefighters. Phil Pillay and Kevin Adams, they started a pump and gut operation, and they have been serving the community. And this is the community of first responders, and the first responders were hit hard themselves. Firefighters were out putting out fires, trying to get to the fire. The most freaking thing for a firefighter is seeing a fire and not being able to get to it because of the flooding. Meanwhile, their own houses were being flooded and burned, and they are in a dire situation themselves, but they are out here every day helping the community because we feel that if you help the firefighting community, if you help our first responders, you are helping the whole community. So thank you all for being here, and just remember we have a long road ahead of us. We need all the resources that we can get. We need to connect the dots. You know, you have a lot of organizations on the ground that don't know what this one's doing. They don't know what that one's doing. They don't know what resources are available to them. So we're trying to get them the resources that they need. Governor Cuomo and his office has been really helpful, and Bill de Blasio. And so let's just keep doing it. And Liz, we want to mention Elizabeth Crowley. I do want to just point, this is Joe Napoli. He's lives on Beach 130th Street. House is burned to the ground. You may have seen the statue of the firefighter in front of his burned out, and that's been the symbol for the firefighting community. Firefighters are still standing, but they need help. So let's give them all the help that we can get. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And now it is my extreme pleasure and honor to introduce you to Governor Cuomo.
Thank you very much. Let's have a big round of applause for Steve Buscemi and all the great work that he's been doing for so long. Nancy Carbone, let's give her a big round of applause. Friends of Firefighters, your elected officials, Malcolm Smith, Phil Goldfeder, Congressman Greg Meeks, they have been out here every day, every night. Let's give them a round of applause. Special point of privilege, I'm here with a young lady, my daughter Mariah. I'd like to thank her for being with me. And the National Guard, who has been there from hour one. They've been in every community. They've been away from their families for 2 weeks. They've done a great job. We thank them also. Now, I know they are great at emergency assistance. They actually cooked the turkeys today. I'm not going to vouch for their cooking, I want you to know, but we thank them for the effort, whatever it is. Let me say this. There are two stories that are going on all across New York today. And one story is a story of tragedy and sadness and disruption and pain. And you drive down any one of these blocks and you see piles of debris, you see families uprooted, you see lives uprooted, and you see real damage done. There's no doubt that we've gone through a lot, no doubt that we have a long road to come back. And that is the truth, and that is the truth that we are dealing with. But there's another story and there's another truth that's also here today. And that is a story of generosity and support and community and people coming together out of the spirit of community and being there one for another. There's a story of heroism where the firefighters and the first responders whose own families and whose own homes were in trouble, went out and served others, and that is selflessness and heroism of the first order. And you can go down any one of these streets and you can also see people showing up from all across the country who come just to help, and volunteers who are here just to help. And that's what Thanksgiving is all about, and that's what community is all about, and that's what New York is all about. We are one. We are one community, and we are there one for another. And yes, today you see a day of damage. But you come back here a year from now, and we're going to show you a community that is rebuilt better than before, and a community that is stronger than it was the day before. Because that's what Breezy Point is all about, and that's what New York is all about, and I'm proud to be part of it. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Officially, you know what? Bill, come on over here. Bill.